morning, Dragons. I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame, and we want to welcome you to the News of Camelot. Today's Tuesday, March 2nd, 2021, and Flame and I are out here in the forest, observing all the trees and the wonderful birds and all of nature. But before we get going on our show, let's take a moment to pause, put our hand on our heart, and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now pause for the moment of silence. Thanks, Dragons. And Flame, the sun is going to rise today at 6:51 in the morning. It's going to set at 6:03 in the evening, getting closer to evening, which is great. And Dragons, March 2nd, it's Read Across America Day. Yesterday we talked about how yesterday was Reading Month. We had a little bit at the end about how March is Reading Month. And Flame and I thought it'd be pretty cool to select two of our books, one from Mr. Salerno and one from Flame, that we just love. We love to read. It might bring back some memories. And Flame, you want to go first? You want to share your book first? Let's do it. So Flame's book that he chose, one of his top 10, is Owl Moon, right? You see that, Dragons? And Owl Moon is written by Jane Yolen. And Jane Yolen has written so many books, over 350 books that Jane Yolen has written because she loves children and children's literature, and most of it is on the realistic fiction or total fiction side. Jane Yolen currently lives in the United States, and sometimes she'll move over the pond across the Atlantic Ocean and make her home in England on that side. But a wonderful author, and Flame remembers there is a really cool ending in Owl Moon. There's excitement and enthusiasm for what might happen from the beginning all the way to the middle, and then there's a fun surprise at the end, and that's one of Flame's favorite parts of this book because he loves being in nature, and as you know, an owl is one of the friends of Flame. And Mr. Salerno has a really good memory for this book. This is Bear Snores On. And Dragons, this is the very first children's book that Mr. Salerno read to his very first 5th grade class as a teacher. So it has a lot of positive memories and warm memories from my class. And Karma Wilson is a phenomenal author, has written hundreds of books and articles that are geared towards children and rhyming and patterns and nature. And it's funny because Jane Yolen is more of an urban or lives near the city, and Karma Wilson grew up in Idaho on the countryside from a single mother and is still a lover of all things literature and helping kids understand patterns and reading. If you get a moment, Dragons, and you want a great series, you could either go to Owl Moon or you can go to the Bear Snores On series. And later on this week, we'll delve into a little bit more of some of the books that we like to read, or maybe if you have suggestions of books that you like and you want to share them with us, we will read them, get those announced on the air in a moment's notice. Dun-da-da! It's time for the birthday twig. Well, there's no birthday twig, but there is a birthday pocket. Let's see what we have here. I bet we have birthdays. If we made it all the way out here, Flame, you'd have to say that we probably have a couple birthdays. Well, I'll tell you what, Flame, we have Melissa Agul. Happy March 2nd, and happy birthday to Melissa Agul in 6th grade. Aiden Menino, the mayor, Aiden Menino in 5th grade. Liam Webley in 4th grade. Oh, cool. 654, 3 dragon birthdays. That is wonderful. And the mail. I think the mail service delivers out here in the forest, Flame. Well, look at that. They do. That's hilarious. They brought the mail. All right. Well, let's see. This says, Dear Flame, I have a question for you. Have you ever heard of the Magic Tree House? Ooh, I am reading the 4th book and love this series. If you get a moment, can you mention it on the air? Lots of love, Giselle Lozano in Fairfax. It's funny you say that, Giselle, because look what we're reading. It's the Magic Tree House. We're on the 2nd book, Flame and I, number 2, The Night at Dawn, and we just started and we really enjoy the Magic Tree House. Probably not realistic fiction, probably not, but the fiction series that we love to read, we just started, and we hope to progress through all of the series. If there are other series that you like, Dragons, and you want to share it with us, we would love to read it, and we would love to share it on the air. So, on behalf of Flame, I'm Mr. Salerno. Stay enthusiastic, Dragons. It's going to be a great day. Grab a book, get somewhere comfortable, read as much as you can, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.